I don't let anyone who isn't paying my bills, putting money in my pocket, or looking after my family dictate or influence whether I do or don't do something. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can get rid of the fear of failure for good. Now, as always, before I jump into giving you these golden nuggets that are going to help you move forward in life without fearing failure one bit anymore, just by a quick shift in perspective and sharing my own experiences, I need you to smash that like button. And I want to tell you why you should, because a small YouTube channel like mine will only get picked up in the algorithm if my current audience is actually interacting with these videos. And so it'll really mean a lot to me to get these videos out to more people. And if I've missed something, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Alright, so you're young, you're watching this video, you want to do something, you want to start a business, you want to change careers, you want to take action on something, but you're afraid of the fear of failure. It's scaring you and it's stopping you from beginning your journey of living your dream life. And I know how much that can suck, and I've went through so many failures that I've become almost immune to it, and I've been to the other side, and I've navigated through my failures, and it's brought me to where I am today. So I want to do whatever I can to at least help one of you overcome the fear of failure so that you too can be living your dream life as well. I'd love to share some great points with you, but I need to get this out of the way. First and foremost, I know that the majority of people watching this fear failure because of the opinions of others. And to prove this to you, if you were living on an island by yourself and you wanted to experiment with something and no one was watching, you would do it. And if you failed, you wouldn't be embarrassed because it's between you and yourself. Most people fear failure not because they actually are scared of what's going to happen if they fail, but they fear the opinions of others. And I have a very simple idea on this. I don't let anyone who isn't paying my bills, putting money in my pocket, or looking after my family dictate or influence whether I do or don't do something. At the end of the day, the opinions of others are going to be there whether you're successful or whether you fail. Judgment is going to exist no matter what side of the spectrum you're on, so may as well give it a crack to actually be on the successful side of things. With me, I'm sure I've got some haters out there, but the reason I don't care is because I'm happy. My bills are paid for, my family's looked after, and money's being made. So I don't really care about the opinions of others. Next thing I want to move on is to change your perspective a little bit. I want you to think about baking a cake. Trying to become successful without experiencing failure is like baking a cake without flour. You've left out the most important ingredient. See, failure isn't something you want to try and avoid. Failure is something you want to try and learn from. There's just no way you're going to become successful without experiencing failures along the way. And people that you look at as really successful are still experiencing failures, but just at a higher level. If you look into Elon Musk and SpaceX and Tesla, those companies came after he had sold PayPal and made his money from PayPal, which you'd look at as a success. But SpaceX struggled. It almost failed. And they had a lot of failures along the way until it became successful. The same with Tesla. It struggled. There's a lot of failures when you look into the company's history before it became successful. And they're still experiencing failures till now. So you almost need to somewhat invite failure and accept it and be happy when it comes. Don't try to fail on purpose, but just change your perspective. No longer be afraid of it. When it does occur, be like, okay, great. Now I have an opportunity to learn. And you know what? If I'm failing, it only means that I'm in the process of becoming successful because it is a necessary ingredient. And finally, it makes for a good story. If you think about the people that you are inspired by and you study their lives, they all went through failure. Some of them even extremely public. It makes for a fantastic story. When failures happen, I look at them and I go, okay, something else I can now add to my story. Now when people ask me what my story is, I go, well, I dropped out of uni at 19. By 22, I had put myself $30,000 in debt trying to launch my business. My business ended up not working out the way I wanted it to. And then I ended up starting a digital marketing agency that turned my life around. My story just isn't, I started a digital marketing agency that turned my life around. How inspiring would that be? Imagine how inspired you'd be by someone who you asked, hey, what was your experience to the top like? And they were like, oh, I just started my first business and I had no trouble and it was easy and I became successful and I didn't experience a single failure along the way. you'd be like, okay. There's no inspiration in that. And it's actually far from true. Everyone is going to experience failure, particularly if they're at a level now where they're very successful. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I really want to speak to you on a personal level here, just to finish off this video. Guys, forget about the fear of failure. Stop being afraid of that. You know, people's opinions do not matter. No one's going to be contributing to your bank account. No one's going to be looking after your family. If you think that doing something is worth your time and you can see the long-term vision of it, then do it. If it's starting a business, if you fail from it, be like, fantastic, now I have a failure that I can learn from and start another business. Keep on going, because it's through failure that you're eventually going to come across something that's going to be successful. And all the opinions of people, I promise you, that same person who is hating on you for failing is also going to hate on you when you're successful. You know, if people are going to hate on you or judge you when you're failing and trying, they're going to hate on you and judge you when you're successful, because in both cases, they're either envious or they're bitter. Whatever it is, you're not going to stop that from happening. So may as well be successful and get hated on, and may as well be successful and be judged. That's the way I look at it. If you haven't already, don't exit this video without smashing that like button and leaving a comment and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.